I hope it just helps someone out there. A friend to a friend of mine saw the videos that we do, and she was saying like there are so many of those bridesmaids and groomsmen who come and just have a word, just to add value to the video that we are doing to them. This lady saw a video, a short preview of what we've done, and she was like, they are just talking like that because they are on camera, just because it's someone's wedding. I came to ask myself, what exactly do we go to do in weddings? We go there to record memories. And for heaven's sake, we have found situations where sometimes things are tight. But our responsibility is to make sure we record the best for you. We record the best for you. So the truth is that whatever is being aired at that point in time, even if there was something negative, we try to cover it out. I can't show you the negative things that happen. Maybe that is how we just perceive it. You paid us to make sure that day is covered. We went to a wedding. Brother to the bride, as he was traveling to the wedding, got an accident and died. So that morning there was a funeral and there was a wedding at the same day in that very same home. It was very tricky for us. We wouldn't know because we are used to having weddings. People are ululating, people are having fun, enjoying. But this time it is a wedding, again it's a funeral. I'm telling you, after the guy saw the final package of what we packaged for him, he was really appreciative. There was nothing related to funeral there. As we are there in your wedding, my opinion of how things should be is we are supposed to make sure we get the best of what happens that day. We don't need to show anything negative. If you did not comb your hair, we try to make sure, honestly. If you did not comb your hair, if you did not make your shoes nice, we try to make sure we focus on the strengths of that wedding. Today, it was going to be a museum. If we woke up one day and we found this mango tree, it has actually given birth to guavas. I'm telling you that one, we are going to cover it very well. We are going to make sure we cover that place, and it is going to be a tourist attraction area. There is no day that a mango tree will give birth to guavas. So you don't expect that everything you watch, everything you see is negative and you become a positive person. Particularly in marriage. Start surrounding yourself with people who are talking positive of marriage. Give yourself to things which are positive. And I think that is just what you're going to yield. Today, if you ask me, does marriage work? Yes, it does. We have done our fair share of mistakes and we have learned from them, and we are saying we are not going to use the same situation. If you are down, you cannot pull someone else down. The best way to do is to encourage someone not to be where you are. You understand? So the point is, you make sure you just surround yourself with positivity, be positive, and just move on with life. Life is so sweet and it is so short for you to live a desperate life. There is a saying that says, if you can't beat them, arrange on how they are going to be beaten. One friend of mine used to say, if you can't beat them, arrange on how they can be beaten. Don't join them. If you can't beat them, arrange on how they can be beaten. What does this guy mean? He means in either way, you have to beat that situation. As much as we are living in a way that we have a lot of challenges, we have a lot of situations that are tough, we are supposed to just find a way of actually making sure it works for us. When you are hardest hit, it is when you are not supposed to give up. Some of these statements, I say them because they are speaking to me myself. And when you're hardest hit, it is when you're not supposed to give up. A lot of us, we identified our strengths. We realized our strengths, our inbuilt strengths, because of the situations that we went through. All those tough moments, all those situations that were tight, they made us, they cultivated the patience in us, they cultivated humility in us, they cultivated these things that we are today. There's a lot of stress that is going out there, and it is being transmitted to our kids. So my prayer is that we are going to look at it positively. We are going to make sure things are going to just be fine for all of us. And when you're hardest hit, it is when you must not quit. Do not give up. Do not give up on that fight. One guy used to say, I don't know death how it is, but if it comes during the day, I will fight it. It is easy to criticize such statement, but this guy is saying, I will fight until I find myself on the winning side. So if you find ourselves in situations that are tough, don't give up the fight. And if worse comes to us, don't sit down there and cry. Don't sit down there and cry. Life is too short. Life is too short. You really have to pick up yourself, dust yourself, and move on. And that is life. I lately learned something about the penguins. I don't know how to really pronounce it, but penguins. Penguins have a very hard skin. They have a very thick skin. They have ability to go into deep, cold, frozen oceans. So how do they breed? They go and unite together, and they stand together to give each other warmth. Despite their thick skin, despite what they have to look for others so that they keep together. That's where they lay their eggs. They make sure they come together, they're so warm to an extent that they transmit the warmth to the other. So as I'm summarizing this video today, I just wanted to encourage someone. Don't just sit there alone. Keep looking for people who think positive. And I'm telling you, it will add value. It will add value. Keep looking for people who are positive, people who are thinking in the same direction. Just be closer to them. Sometimes it's not about going there and doing anything. Just being closer to them, because you tap into that. You tap into that positivity. You tap into that. And the more you are positive, the more people want to associate with you. As you overcome challenges, please help someone else to pull out of that challenge. Every misfortune in our lives carries with it a seed of great benefit. Keep having people in your closet, in your surrounding. They will judge you, but they will not take that for you. People who will tell you, hey, what you are doing is not right. And people who are going to just shape you. People who are going to make sure, they say iron sharpens iron, so man sharpens man. I love opportunities when I've been given. I've found myself with friends, and they tell me, brother, there now, there, you didn't make sense. I appreciate such friends. I appreciate people who tell me, these things are not fine, and we don't find it okay. I appreciate that more than those people who just, celebrate you every time. Actually, you learn a lot from people who criticize you than those who celebrate you. I always don't want to use that in enemies, because sometimes, in real sense, you will find that it is just you calling that enemy. But in real sense, they don't look at you as an enemy. So those people who are negative on you, people who look at you as if you are not able to make it, people who are always looking at you in a negative way, keep being there with them. They make you be what you are today. And do something good to someone. Do something good to someone. Make sure everything that you do, you can talk to a friend, you can talk to a sister, you can talk to a brother. Make sure something that you do, it just adds value to someone. As I summarize, thank you so much for having time with us. I really appreciate so much. And thank you for always clicking that video. Please make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, comment, and see you in the next video.